Hello parents and guardians, this is Chris Longo, and I wanted to create this video to inform you of the type of classroom I'm going to be running for Honors Algebra 2 Trig. I've been calling it the student-paced classroom because basically students are going to take control of their own learning in groups or individually in my class. Students decide what's going to work best for them. They are going to get to choose what they want to do in class, outside of class. They get to choose if they want to work in a group or individually. They are also able to set their own pace for the material as long as they finish the semester before it's over. That includes being able to pick and choose their own quiz and test days. So they're pretty much in control. The really cool thing about quizzes is they actually take them in their groups. And the whole reason for that is so they are presented with a task that has value and they have to collaborate with one another and agree on certain answers to be successful. They are still taking tests. They still get to choose the test days, but they must agree on what day they want to take it as a group. They will just be taking them individually because I still need to assess how well a student is doing in Honors Algebra 2 Trig so I accurately can place them for pre-calculus the following year. So really it's a very cool modern type of environment for the students, and over the years that I've been doing it, it is one of the students' favorite style of classrooms, which I have reported from surveys. Executive functions, other things they're going to learn that are very important for life outside of school. So I'm not only going to teach them math, they are going to learn how to take responsibility for their own learning. They're going to learn time management skills, so they're getting their quizzes and tests done in time and not falling behind schedule. They're going to learn how to be proactive instead of procrastinate. They're going to learn how to self-assess and use error analysis skills because they get to decide when they are ready to take a quiz or when they are ready to take a test. If a student walks into a room feeling that they don't think they can do very well on a test, they can take an extra day. They also learn to work collaboratively with others, which is extremely important for once they get outside of high school and college and beyond, because they're going to have to work with many groups of people, and this is going to help them prepare for that. And they also learn how to work through distractions. When you have a classroom that allows students to choose which day they want to take a test, they might choose a test day where others are still working, studying for that test, and there might be a little bit of conversation in the background. And students have learned how to ignore the distractions and focus on their own work. So the reason I said many students really prefer this style is because every year at the end of the semester, I provide students with the opportunity to give me feedback on the class. How much did they like it? What did they like about it? What did they not like about it? And from all the years that I've been doing this, 89% of my former students have said that they prefer this style to the old school traditional classroom or the regular flipped classroom. So there is a flipped classroom where you still have to do things on a certain day, the same time as everybody else. They prefer this to the other two. Many of the comments, now I took these comments directly from certain students' feedback sheet, and they're the most popular ones that I received. So many students have said that they feel more prepared for college because they learn how to budget time and not slack off. Many students report that they don't like it at the beginning of the semester because they've never experienced anything like it before. But once they get used to it, they end up really enjoying it. Many students have said that because of sports, other honors classes, and other AP classes, that they really appreciate the fact they can choose their quiz and test days. So if they get home from an away game at 10 p.m., they don't have to go race and study for a math test. They can take it a day later or even the day before so they don't have to worry about it after the game. Also with AP tests, when students are in multiple honors and AP courses, it's a very difficult day if they have to take 3 or 4 of those tests in one day. So if that happens to be on one of my days, they can again choose to take it a day early or take it a day later. Many tips that students have given is that if you want to be successful in the class, you need to find a group that you can work with. Never get lazy and do all of your practice problems. That is what many students in the past have said is their recipe for success. Also, they have suggested that you watch the videos and take notes at home or outside of class. So when you are in class in your group, you can spend more time doing the practice problems together. Some have reported, as I mentioned earlier, that they've had trouble focusing when there are little distractions, but due to the fact that this class has a little bit of background noise when other students are studying to prepare for a quiz or a test while they're taking one, that they've learned how to concentrate and work through those distractions, and they have found it very helpful in many other classes. And really the only reason I've ever been given why students don't like the class is because they self-proclaim themselves as lazy and they procrastinate way too much, and then it's the end of the semester, they have 3 weeks of material to accomplish in a week and a half before finals, and they feel stressed and said that if they were to ever take this class again, they wouldn't be lazy. So again, I just wanted to share this information with you guys because it is a different style of classroom, but again, after a few units, I'm going to let them free and they're going to be ready to go. So this does not start until after we take probably the first quiz or test, and if I feel the class is ready, they will be let free and they will be able to do whatever they need to do. And just to clarify, I will be in the room answering whatever questions they have and assisting them along the way. They just pretty much get to set the pace. So it's a really good time. So thank you for your time, and this is Longo and I'm out. See you, bye.